Greetings, everybody. Jeffrey Guterman, and welcome to the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network, SBN. And today we have the second of a three-game series. Baltimore Orioles hosting the Kansas City Royals. And we'll be here with our lineups in just a couple minutes. Stand by. And we have a nice crowd here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. I am broadcasting remotely from Fort Lauderdale, Florida at SBN Studio. Just a couple more minutes, we'll start with our opening lineups. So stand by, please. Oh. Kathy Harden has arrived. Good morning to you, Kathy. So nice to have you here for the ball game. We're going to give our opening lineups in about a minute or so here. All right, let's get going with our lineups here. Got two left-handers today. For Kansas City, Jim Rooker. For the Orioles, Mike Cuellar going for his 16th win of the season. For the Kansas City Royals, they come in 34 games behind the first place Minnesota Twins in the West. It's Paul Scholl leading off at third base. Joe Keough batting second and center. Rookie Lou Piniella batting third and left. The cleanup hitter is Ed Kirkpatrick in right field. Joe Foy at first, batting fifth. Aurelio Rodriguez batting sixth. Ellie Rodriguez. What am I thinking? Catching and batting sixth. Jerry Adair batting seventh at second base. Jackie Hernandez is the shortstop. He's batting eighth. And the pitcher, Jim Rooker. Not a bad pitcher, but his record did not reflect that in real world. For the first place Orioles, they're in 18 games ahead of the 1968 returning champs, Detroit. Don Buford leads off in left. Paul Blair in center. Frank Robinson in right. The cleanup hitter is Boog Powell at first base. Brooks Robinson at third. Davey Johnson at second. Andy Etchebarren back in the lineup. Etchebarren and Hendricks have been out for a few days. Mark Belanger batting eighth at shortstop, and the southpaw Mike Cuellar And in about 2 minutes, I expect the Orioles to take the field. Beautiful morning for a ball game. I stayed up kind of late last night watching the White House Correspondents' Dinner, and it was okay. It's the main events of the president and then the special guest started so late for me, and I watched it. And then I started listening to the audiobook of an excellent novel about Ty Cobb. And I fell asleep to it, woke up a few times, tossed and turned. And I'm going to have to get back to that. That's a good thing that you get great information about Cobb. Well, another minute we expect. We're here at Memorial Stadium. Oh, there's the tweet. So let's see if it's good. And yes, it is. And the Baltimore Orioles take the field. Here's Mike Cuellar on the mound. Coffee will need to be made. I am at the tail end of the first pot, which I started this morning. Beautiful morning here for Strat-O-Matic. And leading it off for the Royals is Paul Shaw. Paul Shaw leading it off, right-handed hitter. Cuellar is ready now. Here's the windup by Cuellar, and the pitch to Shaw. 3-8. And he lines it to third, caught by Brooks Robinson. One away, and we are underway, and that looks pretty neat to me, Kathy. Thus far, nice start. Okay, Joe Keough is the batter. He's a left-hander, so this will be lefty-lefty. Cuellar winds and deals. That's a re-roll on the third die, but we play this one if it's good. 2-7, pops it up to second. Davy Johnson, 2 outs. And now Lou Piniella. Two outs, nobody on. We're just underway here in Baltimore. Okay, Cuellar ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Lou. 5-2. Swung on and belted. Deep to left center. It's gone. Lou Piniella with a home run off of Mike Cuellar here in the first. It's 1-0 Royals. Let's look at that again. 5-2 and home run 1-8 off Cuellar. And it was a 1. So the rookie hits one out. And just like that, it's a 1-0 ball game. Well, here's Ed Kirkpatrick. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. 1-10. And he flies it to right. That's for Frank Robinson. Makes the catch and the side is out, but 1 run on the home run by Lou Piniella. After a half, it's Kansas City 1, the Orioles coming to bat. And Kathy Harden for the O's. I'm sort of indifferent, Kathy. Doesn't bother me, but I guess I want the O's because I like your team to win. Because I want you to enjoy the outcome. Okay, Don Buford will lead it off. Switch hitter batting right against Rooker. Rooker is ready. Here's the pitch to Buford. That's 1-2. And he flies it to center field for Keough. It's 1 away. Now here's Paul Blair. Beautiful, beautiful morning. We have a 3 p.m. game, people, in case you're interested. 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time. It'll be Seattle at Boston. Diego Segui, one of my favorites for the Pilots, and Jim Longborg for the Boston Red Sox. That's at 3 p.m. this afternoon. Eastern time, always U.S. Eastern time. Okay, Paul Blair now. I guess it reads differently if you're in a different time zone on YouTube. That'll be noon on the West Coast. This is 6 a.m. start on the West Coast. My Lord. Midnight. 3 a.m. in Honolulu. Paul Blair at the plate. Here's Rooker now. And the pitch, 5-6. Grounds it to short for Hernandez. Throwing to Foy, and that's 2 away. And Frank Robinson is the batter. Future Hall of Famer, I would say. Rooker gets the sign from Rodriguez. He's set. And the pitch to Robinson. 2-4. Grounder to third. Paul Scholl has it, and he throws him out. It's a 1-2-3 for Jim Rooker in the Orioles' half of the first. After 1, it's 1-0 Royals. Joe Foy leads it off for the Royals. Here in the top of the second, Mike Cuellar on the mound. Cuellar winds, pitch to Foy. 5-10. Fly ball to left, Buford, 1 away. Now Ellie Rodriguez. The wind-up pitch from Cuellar. 6-6. Grounder to third. Brooks Robinson over to Powell. 2 outs. And now Jerry Adair. Two outs, nobody on in the top of the second here. Cuellar winds and delivers 5-6. And it's another ground ball to Brooks. And he throws Adair out, and it's a 1-2-3 inning for Cuellar. Middle of the second, 1-0 KC. Here comes Boog Powell. Lefty here against Rooker. Okay, Rooker is ready. Here's the pitch to Boog. 4-5. Struck him out. So Rooker has retired the first 4 birds in this ball game. Brooks Robinson now with 1 out in the second. Here's the pitch to Brooks Robinson. 1-9, and he grounds it to short. Hernandez throws it over to Foy. At first, it's 2 down. That's 5 in a row for Rooker. Here's Davy Johnson. 6-8. And that's a fly ball to center. Going back is Keoff, and he makes the catch. Nice catch by Keoff, and that's another 1-2-3 for Rooker. He's retired the first 6 Orioles in this ball game. After 2, it's 1-0 Kansas City on the home run by Lou Piniella, the rookie. And Jackie Hernandez will lead it off. Why is this thing always going? Lord. Why is this thing always twisting? Lord. Okay. Let's try it. Jackie Hernandez leads it off. Cuellar on the mound. And the pitch for 5. Struck him out. That's the first by Cuellar today. And here's the pitcher, Jim Rooker. He's an excellent hitting pitcher. 8 in R. Cuellar winds and deals. 111, grounds it to first, and Powell steps on the bag. It's 2-way. Now Paul Scholl, 0 for 1. 1 hit in the ball game, one base runner, if you will, thus far. Piniella the home run. Here's Cuellar. 6-7. Grounder to second X for Davy Johnson. He's a 1-2, and it goes through for a base hit. So Scholl singles with 2 outs. Davy could not get that, and here's Keoff. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful play. Okay, Cuellar from the stretch, and the pitch to Keoff. That's 1-4. And he grounds it to first. Powell throws to Cuellar, covering. And the side is out. No runs, 1 hit, 1 left. 1-0 in the middle of the third here at Memorial Stadium in Baltimore. Rooker's perfect thus far. Faced 6 Orioles, retired them all in order. Etchebarren will lead it off. This is the first game on August 6th, 1969. Rooker is ready. Here's the pitch to Etchebarren. 111. And he grounds it back to Rooker, who throws to first. 7 in a row for Jim Rooker. Now Belanger, Cuellar on deck. Here's the pitch from Rooker. 2-5. Grounds it to second for Jerry Adair. 2 outs. That's 8 in a row. And Cuellar, the pitcher, 1 WL. Five, 6. Left-handed hitter. Fly ball to left. And Lou Piniella is under it. That's 9 in a row retired by Rooker. Perfect through 3. After 3, it's 1-0. Interesting, huh, Kathy? Jim Rooker, very tough thus far. Okay, Cuellar will pitch to Lou Piniella, who homered in the first for the Royals run. It's 1-0. Yeah, indeed. Here's the pitch to Piniella. 6-7, grounder to second Johnson. 5-2, and he throws him out, 1 away. Piniella retired. Here's Ed Kirkpatrick. He's got power. Flew to right in the first. It's Kirkpatrick. Here's Cuellar's pitch. 4-5. Grounder to second. Again, Johnson. 2 down. And Joe Foy. He flew to left in the second. Cuellar winds and the pitch. 4-7. Struck him out. That's the second by Cuellar. And besides that home run, he's been very tough. So we're in the middle of the fourth. It's a 1-0 ball game. But Jim Rooker has been perfect through 3 innings here. He'll face the top of the order, of course. Don Buford flew to center. Switch hitter batting right against Rooker. Rooker winds and deals. 6-7, right-hander, grounder to second, X. That's for Adair. He's the 3. 23, throws him. Oh, re-roll. So sorry. Re-roll. 4-3, and he throws him out. That's 10 in a row for Jim Rooker. Now Paul Blair. Blair 0 for 1. Rooker winds and the pitch to Blair. 1-7, and there it goes. A double down the line for Blair. The no-hitter and the perfect game are gone. So Blair, the tying run on second, catching a changeup from Rooker. 1-7 double. Standing up. Paul Blair on second, 1 down. Frank Robinson now. We can all breathe a sigh of relief and now enjoy the ball game. Here's Rooker now. Pitch to Robinson. 1-10. And it's hit deep by Frank to left. Piniella going back. It's gone. Frank Robinson, 2-run home run. Clean as a baby's ass. And the Orioles lead it 2-1. Whoops. Just like that. For Robinson, that's number 25 on the season. Number 25 for Frank. And that's going to tie him with Boog Powell for 7th in the league. 25 home runs now for Frank. I forgot to post the updated individual leaders after the end of August 5, but that's okay. No major changes. We'll do it next time. Here's Boog Powell now. Rooker allows a 2-run home run to Frank Robinson. It's 2-1 now. Okay, Rooker, here's the pitch to Powell. 1-7, walked him. Rooker in trouble here in the 4th. Powell on first, 1 down, 2 in. Brooks Robinson at the plate, 0 for 1. And the pitch from Rooker. 1-7, pops it up to second for a dare. It's 2 outs. And Davy Johnson. .58, and that is a base hit by Johnson. Powell goes to third on that. Powell was on his horse. First and third, 2 down. So the Orioles are not done here in the 4th. Here's Andy Etchebarren, clutch situation. Here's Rooker now. The pitch to Etchebarren. 3-3. Walked him. Rooker has loaded the bases here in the bottom of the 4th after allowing a 2-run home run. There's action now in the Royals bullpen. Dave Wickersham is warming. He's a right-hander. Wickersham is warming in the bullpen for Kansas City. So, 2 outs, bases loaded. Belanger here at the plate. Rooker trying to get out of this. Here's the pitch, 6-2. And he flies it to center, playable by Keough, and the side is retired. But there were 2 runs on the 2-run home run by Frank Robinson, his 25th of the season. The Orioles left the bases loaded. After 4, it's a 2-1 ball game. And you know what? I'm going to make some coffee, as Ellie Rodriguez is due up against Cuellar to start off the top of the 5th. This is Strat-O-Matic, 1969 baseball. Just be about a minute for me to get the coffee brewing. Cool. Okay, Ellie Rodriguez steps into the batter's box. It's the top of the fifth. Now the O's lead it 2-1. Cuellar is ready. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. 6-6. Grounds it to third base. Brooks Robinson throws to Pal. One down here in the top of the fifth. Now Jerry Adair. Cuellar winds and the pitch to Adair. 2-7. And he grounds it to Belanger at short, who throws him out. 2 away. That's 7 in a row now for Cuellar. Now Jackie Hernandez. Orioles won the first game 5-1. This is the second of a 3. Cuellar winds and deals. 3-9. Struck him out. That's the third by Cuellar. And he's retired 7 in order. We are in the middle of the fifth. It's 2-1 Baltimore. Coffee brewing. Here comes Rooker now. Cuellar will lead it off. He's a 1 WL. Here's Rooker now. The pitch to Cuellar. 6-7. Grounder to second X. Adair a 3. 5-3. And he throws him out. 1 away. Now Don Buford 0 for 2. Blair on deck. 1 out. Bottom of the fifth. Rooker winds the pitch to Buford. 1-7. Base hit up the middle for Buford. His first hit of the game. He's a 1-10 stealing being held with Rodriguez. Now Paul Blair. Buford on first, 1 down. Robinson on deck. Okay, Blair in the box. 1 for 2, doubled, came home on the home run by Robinson in the fourth. Here's the pitch from Rooker. 2-7, and that's a base hit by Blair. Buford goes to third. So with 1 out, it's first and third O's. And Frank Robinson comes up. Okay, Rooker from the stretch now. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 6-5. Grounder to short. This could be 2. Hernandez. A 3. 15-3. Oh, and he boots it. Buford comes home. Blair goes to second. That's unearned, Mr. Perota, if I'm not mistaken. No run batted in. First error by the Royals, and that was a big one. It's 3-1 now, Orioles. First and second with 1 out, and here's Big Boog Pal. Lefty here. Rooker trying to get out of this now. I say get him to hit the ball in the ground. Here's the pitch to Boog. 5-2. Swung on and belted. Oh my, that's going to right field, and it's gone. A 3-run home run by Boog. And he goes ahead of his teammate Frank Robinson with his 26th home run of the season. My Lord, help us. Pal with a 3-run home run. Let me enter that. Number 26 for Boog. Big Boog Pal. Mr. Perota, I see Mr. Perota weighing in. I'm so glad because we're going to need help with this. Number 26 for Boog. There it goes. Let's see what Mr. Perota. All earned runs except Robinson's run. So Buford also is, okay. Fair enough. All earned except Robinson. Okay. Thank you, sir, as always. So 4 runs in this inning. Rooker, they're going to let Rooker try to get out of this. The good news is no one is on base now. He would have scored on the home run. You're so good. God. I don't know why my mind has trouble with all that. He's due up next, Rooker. They're hoping to see if he can get out of this. Like I said, Wickersham is warming. Here's the pitch to Boog. 1-8. And that's a base hit. So they're going to pull him. It's a shame. It's just for realism, people, that we do that. He pitched 4 1/3 innings. He allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 hits. I hate when that happens. He walked 2, struck out 1, allowed. He's responsible for Brooks on first, so he's allowed everything but 1 run. It's a 6-1 ball game, and Wickersham will come in to put out the fire. I'm sorry. 1-8. Brooks Robinson. Oh my Lord. Oh, he popped to first. You're so right. You know, and I think I only make those boners when you're here. Really. So we're not going to bring Wickersham in after all. It's 2 outs. Okay. Again, low errors. Thank you, sir. And here's Davey Johnson. You know, my errors are very low, but you're bound to have them. I hope you understand that. I hope it doesn't take away from the ball game. Okay, so it's 2 outs. Rooker trying to get out of this. Here's Davey Johnson and the pitch. 3-4. And he grounds it to second, and he does get out of it. But 4 runs, 5 earned for Rooker. At least I didn't read the dice wrong. Okay, there will be a hitter for Rooker now. He pitched 5. Oh, God, what a fucking pain in the ass. Fortunately, I don't keep those stats. I know that's a lousy rationalization. There'll be a hitter for Rooker, and Wickersham will be in to pitch the bottom of the 6th. Cuellar coming in to hit. will be Hawk Taylor, and he pinch hit in real world in this game. Hawk Taylor leading it off. Top of the 6-1 ball game. Orioles opened it up in the bottom of the 5th. Here's Cuellar now. He's allowed 2 hits. The home run to Pinella, the single to Scholl. Here's the pitch to Hawk. 3-9. And that's a fly ball to right field for Frank Robinson. And that's 1 away. I think that coffee's ready. Here's Paul Scholl now, top of the order. Cuellar, 10 in a row. Mr. Perota on top of it. Let's get some of that coffee going here. As many of you may know, Mr. Perota is our official scorer. He is also the official checker and ombudsman for the Strat-O-Matic Baseball Network. Kathy Harden is the managing director. Okay, Cuellar ready. Here's the pitch to Scholl. 3-9, and he grounds it to short, 2-away. Now Joe Keough. It's a 6-1 ball game now. Cuellar with 11 in order. Here's the pitch to Keough. 1-11. Pops it up to the left side foul territory. Brooks Robinson has it. And the side is retired. So that's 12 in a row for Mike Cuellar. He's in a groove here. Heading to the bottom of the 6th. It's a new pitcher for Kansas City. Dave Wickersham, the right-hander. Dave Wickersham. I'll tell you, Rooker pitched 3 perfect innings, and then he got let up a 2-run blast to Robinson, and then got bombed in the 5th. Okay, Wickersham ready, and Andy Etchebarren will lead it off. Grounded to the pitcher, Rooker, and walks. Wickersham is ready. Here's the windup. Pitch to Etchebarren. 4-12. Grounds it to first X. That's for Foy. 5-4. And that is a double. Couldn't get it. Double rolling to right field. Etchebarren's stand-up double to lead it off here in the 6th. 4-12. And Mark Belanger now. Cuellar on deck. Wickersham now. The pitch to Belanger. 6-11. A ground ball to third for Scholl, and he throws him out. Etchebarren holds. And now Mike Cuellar. Cuellar 0 for 2. Etchebarren on second, one down. Here's the pitch to Cuellar. A left-handed hitter, 6'9". And Cuellar hits it deep into the gap for a double, scoring Etchebarren. So Cuellar with a double off Wickersham. How do you like that? 6'9" left-hander doubles. That makes it 7-1 ball game. Now Don Buford, switch hitter. Batting left against Wickersham. He's 1 for 3 today. Indeed. Wow. Okay, Wickersham is ready. Here's the pitch to Buford. 1-9. Fly ball to right. And Kirkpatrick makes the catch. Cuellar holds. Here's Paul Blair. It's 2 outs. Cuellar on second. 3-7. And he grounds it to second. That's for Adair. Over to Foy, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 run on 2 doubles, 1 left. 7-1 Orioles through 6. Cuellar has gone all the way. He's retired, 12 in order. And here's Lou Piniella to lead it off. Lou hit the home run. It's the only run for the Royals today. He's a right-handed hitter going against Cuellar. Cuellar is ready. Here's the pitch. 5-11. A base hit to left by Piniella, his second hit of the ball game. Here's Ed Kirkpatrick now. So that breaks the streak by Cuellar. 12 retired in order. Here's Kirkpatrick now at the plate. Cuellar from the stretch. 3-7. And he flies it to center field for Blair. 1 down. Lou holds it first. Here's Joe Foy. Foy 0 for 2. Cuellar. 1-3. Grounds it to first. Powell steps on the bag. Piniella goes to second. And Ellie Rodriguez with 2 outs and Piniella in scoring position. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. 3-3. Walked him. First and second, 2 outs. Cuellar loses Rodriguez on a base on balls. And here's Jerry Adair. The pitch from Cuellar. 1-11. Grounded to first again, pal. This time Cuellar covers and the side is out. So it's no runs, 1 hit, a walk, 2 left. And we're in the middle of the 7th. I'm going to take a 5-minute break, people. And when we come back, Wickersham will start probably his last inning of relief facing Frank Robinson in the bottom of the 7th. Warming, just to let you know, is Dave Moorhead. Dave Moorhead. Great game for him to come in, given the score. Dave Moorhead, everyone has to get a chance. Dave Moorhead is warming. We hope your Sunday is going well, everybody. I will be back in 3 to 5 minutes, and we'll see what happens in this ball game. Don't miss our game later today, 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, 12 p.m. on the West Coast. Seattle Pilots at the Boston Red Sox. Diego Segui for the Pilots at the Boston Red Sox. Diego Segui for the Pilots and Jim Longborg for the Red Sox. We're back and we're ready to go. Let me refill that coffee if you don't mind. Dave Wickersham, in the second inning of relief, he allowed a run in the sixth. Wickersham is ready now. Here's the pitch to Frank Robinson to start off the bottom of the seventh. 3-11. Base hit to left by Robinson to lead it off. Okay, here's Boog Powell. Powell hit his 26th. Robinson is 25th. It's a friendly rivalry. Okay, Wickersham from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Boog. 4-3. Grounds it back to Wickersham. He's a 3. 12-3. And he forces Frank Robinson. One out, Boog on first now. And here's Brooks Robinson. Brooks 0 for 3 today. The pitch to Brooks, 6-4. Grounded to short. Hernandez, he's a 3. 5-3, throws him out. Powell goes to second. 2 outs for Davy Johnson. "4-2, fly ball left field should end the inning. Under it is Piniella, and the side is retired." So Wickersham allows 1 run in 2 innings. There will be a hitter for him in the 8th, and Dave Moorhead will be the next pitcher for the Kansas City Royals. Wickersham pitched 2, 3 hits. Moorhead is warming. Here's Cuellar now, facing Jackie Hernandez. There'll be a pinch hitter for Wickersham. Oh, shit. Christ. Christ almighty. I'm so sorry, folks. Lord. Okay. Cuellar is ready. Here's the pitch to Hernandez. 6-6. Grounds it to third. Brooks Robinson over to Powell. 1 down. Buck Martinez pinch hit in real world in this ball game. He will come in to hit for Wickersham. He's a right-handed hitter. Buck Martinez with 1 out and nobody on. Here's Cuellar. The pitch to Martinez. 2-5. Struck him out. That's number 4 for Cuellar. Two down. And here's Paul Scholl, top of the order. 1 for 3, Paul. One 9. Grounder to short. Belanger over to Powell. 1-2-3 for Cuellar. So we head to the bottom of the 8th. It's a 7-1 ball game. And Dave Moorhead, the right-hander. To face Etchebarren to start it off. Here's Moorhead now. The pitch to Etchebarren. 3-3. And it's a base hit by Andy. He's 2 for 3 today. Now Mark Belanger. Cuellar on deck. Moorhead from the stretch. 3-11. And it's a base hit to right for Belanger. Etchebarren goes to second and holds. And here's Cuellar. Cuellar's an A bunter, but they're not going to have him bunt here. First and second, nobody out. Moorhead, the pitch to Cuellar. 6-10. Grounds it to short X. Hernandez. Hernandez a 3. That's 18-3. That's a reroll. 19-3 reroll. 19-3 reroll. Reroll. 2-3 goes through for a base hit. Etchebarren scores. Belanger goes to third. 3 singles in succession. Second run batted in for Andy, for Cuellar. 8-1 ball game. First and third, nobody out still. Buford now. Moorhead in trouble. Infield back. Here's the pitch to Buford. Switch hitter batting left, 5-9. Walked him. Action in the Royals bullpen again. Bases loaded with birds. So Moorhead in big trouble here. God almighty. God almighty. Steve Jones is warming. He's a left-hander. They just don't have anybody else really who's ready for this. Steve Jones is warming. It's bases loaded, nobody out. Moorhead. Pitch to Blair, 2 for 4. 3-10. Fly ball center. This will be deep enough for Belanger to tag. Keough makes the catch, and another run comes home. So that's 1 out. It's 9-1 ball game. 1 out, first and second, and Frank Robinson, the batter. Robinson 2 for 4 today, scored twice. Here's the pitch from Moorhead, 2-3, grounds it to first, 2 outs, runners advance. Second and third, 2 down for Boog Powell. Birds 9, Royals 1. Here's the pitch to Powell. 3-9, and he grounds it to first, and the side is retired. But 2 more runs for the Orioles. And we're heading to the top of the 9th. It's a 9-1 ball game. Here's Cuellar going for the win. Complete game. We'll see who our most valuable player, star of the game is. I think we'll see. My candidate is Mike Cuellar, but we defer to Mr. Perota. Here's Cuellar now. Cuellar has allowed 3 hits in the ball game. One of them was the home run to Piniella. Keough leads it off, 0 for 3. Here's the pitch to Keough. 2-6, base hit up the middle. Now Lou Piniella. Sweet Lou, 2 for 3. Cuellar from the stretch. 3-10, and it's a base hit by Piniella. First and second, 1 more hit or walk, and Cuellar has reached fatigue. Reichert came in real world, and he is warming. But we'll see. Pete Reichert warming in the bullpen. We may not take Cuellar out if he reaches fatigue. You know, Strat-O-Matic recommends you do so, but that's a guideline. He's a left-handed pitcher, Reichert. We'll see how long it can go. Ed Kirkpatrick, 0 for 3 today. First and second, nobody out. And the pitch from Cuellar. 2-9. He walked him, so he has reached fatigue. And he's staying in, Mr. Perota. Kathy Harden, he's staying in. We'll give him 1 more chance here. Reichert is warming. Foy, 0 for 3, has power. Infield is back. Here's Cuellar, the pitch to Foy. 5-12, grounder to third, Robinson. He's a 1. That's really almost a re-roll. That is a re-roll. 12-1, and he boots it. Oh my! We will defer to Mr. Perota on whether that's earned or not. I don't know. Shit. I don't think so. Here's Ellie Rodriguez. Cuellar, that was no fault of Cuellar, and it's rare, you know, but my father used to say some of the better fielders make more errors than others because they get to things that others wouldn't get to, but then I would say then that should be a hit. But it's bases loaded, still nobody out. Ellie Rodriguez at the plate. Here's the pitch from Cuellar. That's 2-4, and that is a base hit. So 2 runs, and that is it finally for Cuellar. That's a shame. 2-4. Base hit by Rodriguez. And with Jerry Adair coming up, we have a new pitcher. Isn't that a shame? Pete Reichert, the left-hander. Down by 7, down by 5, 1, 2, 3. He's not eligible, Mr. Perota. Not eligible for the save. I say these things. The first is earned thus far. Thank you, Mr. Perota. I say these things as a student, folks, waiting for the call. So it's a shame. Cuellar knocked out 8 innings, no outs. Oh, God. I'm going to get some correct tape. Cuellar allowed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 hits. He walked 1, struck out 4, and has allowed thus far. Oh, tying run on deck. Okay, Mr. Perota. How do you like that? Reichert. Thus far, we don't know with Cuellar, but we'll see with the earned runs. Pete Reichert is ready now. It's bases loaded, still nobody out. 9-3 ball game. Is that really 9-3 ball game? That means they're down. Oh yes, within 3. Yes. Within 3, right. 9-3. 9. So here's Jerry Adair with bases loaded. Reichert is the pitcher. It's 9-3. Here's Adair now. Reichert, full windup. 2-6. Pops it up to short. Belanger for the first out of this inning. 1 out. It's not a save situation. Okay. Okay. So 1 out now. Here's Hernandez. Bases loaded. 9-3 ball game. Pitch from Reichert. 2-10. Grounds it to second for the force. A run comes in. So it's first and third, another run. And there will be a hitter for Moorhead. It's a 9-4 ball game. Lord help us. 5, 6, 7. Moorhead pitched 1 inning. 3 hits, 1 walk, 2 runs. Let's see who's coming in to hit now against Reichert, the left-hander. Luis Alcaraz, a right-handed hitter, comes in. First and third with 2 down. Luis Alcaraz. Here we go now. Reichert. The pitch to Alcaraz. 3-10. And he grounds it to first. Powell has it. And the ball game is over. 3 runs for the Royals. The final score. Orioles 9, Royals 4, I'm sorry. I need to do that. I'm going to buy some tape after this ball game. Okay, so we have Cuellar, 1 earned, 2 unearned. 1 earned, 2 unearned. So that'll be 1, 2, 3 earned by Cuellar. He gets the win. Reichert does not get the save. He pitches 1 inning perfectly. The losses to Rooker. The final line, Orioles 9 runs, 12 hits, and 1 error. The Royals 4 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error. We're waiting. I think it's going to be Cuellar. I think he still pitched decent baseball. On the other hand, we could go with Boog Powell, 3 runs batted in, or Frank Robinson. It's going to Cuellar. Yes, oh, good eye. Cuellar also went 2 for 4 with 2 runs batted in. Great game, Kathy. Cuellar, great. And I'm not patronizing you, Mr. Perota. That is such, I did not even think to look at how he hit. So that's the ball game. Thank you, everybody. I'll load this one in. Don't miss 3 p.m. Eastern U.S. time, 12 on the West Coast. Seattle at Boston. Diego Segui for the Pilots and Jim Longborg for the Boston Red Sox. Stay strong, everybody. I'll catch you later.